Hello everyone. Welcome. So I don't know, I can't remember exactly what my thought process here was, but we're starting on my M2. Hello. How's it going? Do I have any? Hold on, let's see. Let me check what I've got in my cargo hold. I think just some ships and stuff. Yeah, so this week wasn't nearly as exciting. This week wasn't nearly as exciting, in terms of, gameplay, or in terms of things that they showed off. But, that's okay. It's not always gonna be, you know. I do think it is an interesting play, though, to be like, hey, here's all of the stuff. Oh, very nice. Hey, here's all of the stuff we're gonna do, and then be like, okay, no, we're gonna do, some other stuff. Here's all the stuff that would be cool and fun to do, but no, we're going to talk about the other things like branding, like in-game branding. Not that that ISC was bad, not that the Star Citizen Live was bad either, actually. Oh no. Oh no. Interesting. This is definitely one thing that needs to be, worked out a little bit. That's okay. I think my idea was that I was going to just try to survive solely on my M2 without going to a station, although that's a little bit... I mean, I guess I can stop by the stations for food? Or, sorry, at the outposts, or the stations. Yeah, it's fine. And I'm gonna drop off my loot eventually, but yeah. But yeah, I think that's like... Yeah, I think, like... You put down all your cards, and now you gotta... They put down all their cards, and we gotta, We're hungry. We're hungry for more. So, I also... Oh, jeez. I also, just woke up. So, if I seem like I'm tired, then that's why. Also, I'm going to... I don't know if I mentioned last time that I swapped my controls around so that the power is instead of what is it, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's at the very least the main tree, the main... Okay, I'm gonna have to go into third person for this one. Put my landing gear down? No, I didn't, of course not. And didn't put the VTOLs. Look, I'm tired. Holy shit. Yeah. I don't know. So, well, there are some things that happened, that, we found out because there are some things we found out because the roadmap roundup came out today. Or, I'm sorry, not today. It came out Wednesday. This is Saturday. I'm tired. I'm not tired. Well, my sleep schedule's actually been like really, really off. It was good Monday, and then the entire week's just kind of been a blur. But yeah, we found out about... Well, we found out a few things. I mentioned that, like, hey, they only said instanced hangars. There's no reason to believe that it's also going to include personal hangars. And apparently, according to the roadmap, there is going to be personal hangars, so good. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm loving it. Whammers. What what else? There's player hostilities, which... I mean, I don't know. I think, like... Yeah, I mean, some people are thinking it's gonna, like, fix griefing, and... You know, and I would say no, probably... Yeah, probably not. Like, the things that... Like, reputation's, like, a part of it, but it's not, like... You know... Reputation's a part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Good lord. You know, like, we need the, you know, AI to actually be able to be a competent threat and not just be like, you know, the smallest of nuisances. It needs to actually, like, be effective at, you know, stopping players. Because, like, what's to stop somebody from blockading a station right now and just killing everybody? I mean, like, you can server hop. But, yeah. Like, obviously, I know that... Well, I mean, that's not a huge problem. It's not a huge problem now. I don't know necessarily why. I know it was a problem with the Pyro Playground, or the Pyro, tests. Which, yeah, I got no idea. No particular idea why, but... oh, I also saw somebody, it's always fun. I saw somebody, who found out that you can put the loot containers in the loot boxes in these boxes for the first time, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. What is the most exciting thing for me? This goddamn pants? Okay, that's fine. And, let's see, yeah, personal... I mean, well, I'm interested to hear more, because, like, really, right now, we've got no idea what, a lot of this stuff exactly entails, because, like... Oh, I know that, like, I know what their whole plan is with the, you know, with the reputation and being gated from being able to, you know, go to all the places. Or, you know, if you piss off Ninetales, they're not gonna let you, you know, land at Grimhex, and, like... If you do missions for Ninetales, there might be, like, some sort of exclusive shop where you can buy a bunch of stuff, where there can, you know, or stuff like that. You know, but, like, until we actually know more, I mean, like, it's probably not going to be everything, especially because, like, I mean, that just sort of came out of the blue. You know? I guess, maybe not really came out of the blue. I mean, I guess they did talk... They were like, oh, hey, by the way, like, we know about this stuff, we want to do the stuff with, we want to do the reputation stuff, and, you know, they're in the plans, but it wasn't like... I mean, I guess the most we got was, like, a branded, like, you know, we got a screenshot of some branded... hats and jackets or whatever for the shipping companies, which I guess is something. It wasn't like they just photoshopped. It wasn't like they just poorly photoshopped it and they actually had assets. So even if they're just like a retexture, and they put some effort into it. Or put some, like, or have actual in-game assets to show for it. Presumably, unlike the armor archetypes right now. Right, I guess, well, I don't know. Oh, jeez. What the fuck? Okay, I probably should have died there. Dude. Oh, I do have to say, I did actually check out Siege of Orison. Yeah, so, do not play Siege of Orison. Oh my god. The thing was broken. I literally had to, it literally took me... God damn it. It literally took me like 10 attempts just to actually play it. Just to actually get into the area, onto the platforms, onto the plaids. Good lord. And when I did, like, I could see, like, okay, so somebody had gone through and they were like, there was a team that was ahead of me who, like, got onto the second platform. And so when I was going through the first platform, it was, it felt like, it felt really empty, and I don't know if that's necessarily how it always feels. I died on the second platform because well, frankly, I just couldn't see any of the enemies. Like, and, I don't know. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's literally just because I'm not used to having to do, like, longer range engagements, I guess? I don't know. I'm just, you know, looking forward to, I'm just looking forward to when the radar, FPS radar is actually in. 'Cause, yeah, that's the thing that, like, it's the thing that would help. Don't know if there's going to be any of that functionality with the minimap. I don't think so, because that's... I don't think so, because I don't remember that being the case. I'm gonna pick one of these up. But yeah, I think actually my, the biggest travesty, I would say, though, that's happened this week was the Lunar New Year Festival. That they released the Year of the Dog and the Year of the Dragon, which grinds my gears a little bit, because I wanted Year of the Rabbit. I was excited for Year of the Rabbit, and, you know, it's you know, 930 years in the future, so it's like, oh, okay, it's whatever. They're not going to celebrate the Year of the Rabbit because it's not the Year of the Rabbit in the universe. That's fine. That's fine. That's whatever. And then they go around and they just make... And then they go around and they make two of everything for this year. And it's like, god damn it. It's not actually a problem, though. But it's a little sad. And also, I think this might be the first year, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first year that they actually, like, were selling the, I think this is the first year where they were actually selling the paints from last year, which is nice, because, like, I mean, there's, like, okay, there's FOMO, and, like, you know, there's some level of, like, okay, I mean, I'm fine with that to some degree. But, you know, it's nice. It's definitely nice for that. 'Cause, you know, like, I don't know. I would definitely want to have Year of the Rabbit, because that's my year, and I have some emotional investment in it for whatever that's worth. So, like, I don't know, if like, if I found out, like, if Year of the Goat or whatever was, like, last year, and that was my year, and I only found out about the game this year, yeah, I might be a little bit pissed to find out that, hey, I'm gonna have to wait another 12 years for my, to get the skin I want. And I guess it's not as bad for, like, the Valentine's stuff, because, like, I mean, it's just a year, and also, like, something like that also, eventually, like, when we get the full paint system that they want with the hex code and stuff, if that's still their plan, which I think it is, yeah, let's not pick that up then. Oh, I only needed... Oh, damn. Okay. Can't wait for the magazine topping up thing. That's gonna be good. But yeah, so that's but yeah, when they have the full paint system, I assume that we're probably gonna be able to remake a lot of those paints. And it's actually going to be a complete non-issue. I would assume, but that's just an assumption. Do I have more C-54 mags? I think I do. I mean, also... Okay, so, the Siege thing, though, like... I mean, I could see it being good if the entire thing actually worked. I mean, that's, like... That's a pretty important part of it, I think, right? If Siege actually worked, that would be grand. But also, like, it's just a thing of, like, I need to bring friends along with me, and, like, I just don't have any who can play the game. So, like, yeah, I don't know, and I could just join up with randos, but, yeah, who knows. There's also, I mean, also, like, the way that Siege is set up, it's very much like a linear thing. Like, you have to go from platform 1 to 2 to 3, and then to the admin office or whatever. And, like, I mean, that's fine. But, like, I don't know. It's absolutely fine, but it's just, like, it really, like, we're doing this. Gonna do, like, a theme park sort of thing. I mean, like, it's again, it's fine. It's just, like, there's a lot of sandbox elements that, like, I'm super looking forward to. The crafting and the base building and the... That seemed like I didn't put a lot of rounds into that dude, and he went down faster than he should have. Oh, jeez. It's like, is it just me, or does this mist make... Or does the mist make things really hard to actually play? Like... I don't know. Like... It is a thing of, like, the, oh, we're gonna have some FPS things, and, there is, you know, some stuff in the works that, you know, just hasn't actually been in the game, and it's, like, a thing of, like, oh, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna do this, it's just, you know, hasn't happened yet. Which is also, like, I don't know. Like, it's fine, but, like, it... It does really suck when it's been, like, years and they've talked about doing these things, and then like, you know, I mean, that's just like what game development, you know, is supposed to take. But you know, it just is definitely a thing. Oh, you know what? Also, distribution centers. So like, I know that there's a lot of people that probably. I think there's a lot of people who joined the project because of CitizenCon, who joined because, you know, have joined in between CitizenCon and now, and like, they maybe don't really know, sort of, Star Citizen's sort of, you know, usual, cadence, usual release cadence or anything, and like, I want to believe, right? I want to believe that CIG is actually going to be, more on the ball this year, starting this year, but I don't know. There are some people apparently, who were getting upset that they said, "Oh, the Q1 patch is going to be targeted for April," and it's like, dude, like what? Like that's, if anything, that's good. Like, if you don't know, like, yeah, they usually take. Like, having the Q1 patch release in May would not be unheard of. Like, I would expect, because I do think that CIG has their shit together, I would expect, like, the PTU Wave 1 mid-March, and then, it goes live, like, you know, if it goes onto PTU March 15th, it goes into, it goes live March or April 15th or something like that, you know. Oh, okay, the last dude always bugs out here. I don't know if I don't know if I should be happy that I'm recognizing this bug, and it's just becoming my new norm. I'm gonna be like, oh, the last enemy doesn't spawn in these, and then they actually are, and it's gonna be the boss, so, yeah. Oh, but yeah, distribution centers. So I don't know, along the lines of like people thinking that the game's going to release at a time when it doesn't. Wasn't there a locker here? Am I going crazy? I might be. Yeah, so along the lines of people thinking that the game's going to be, or the patch is going to release earlier, than expected, when they didn't, like, when, as far as I know, they didn't suggest anything of the sort. I've heard that, like, I've heard people suggest that distribution centers are going to completely replace the small bunkers like this one, and like, I don't know where, I don't know who said that or where anybody's heard that, because like, I mean, I don't like comb through all of Star Citizen and all of CIG with like a fine-tooth comb every waking hour, but I didn't hear that. And I'm like, I don't know why they would do that. Like, they converted like the UGF assets to raw stars so that they could actually use them in the new tool. If they were going to, you know, stop using it, then they wouldn't have done that. And besides, like, I mean, I definitely think that these are really small and they need, like, I want to see some hallways and I want to see, like, some operational rooms and just, you know, a little bit more reason for their existence. Who the hell? Who the hell left an... Who the hell left a full energy drink here? What? Okay. Fair enough. Thanks for the flood, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. Anyways, distribution centers. Okay, well, I guess in my mind, the distribution centers are going to be like these big, you get quests from them. There's missions tied to them. They mentioned raids at CitizenCon, which is like, okay, yeah, that's gonna be badass. But like these smaller ones are, I would imagine, like, oh, like this is, like security or like a PMC's like outpost, or a maybe like a thing that like Hurston Security or Blackjack, like this is like a small little hangar that they they maintain a few of them on each of their moons, so that they can have so that like not so they don't have their eggs in one basket, and they don't don't have their eggs in one basket. So if somebody like was trying to attack, they'd have to attack like 7 different outposts at the same time, have to spread their forces thin, and like if that happened, they could like they could just call in for some freelancers or some like is kind of the thing they. Oh god, physics are fun. Been a long time since I saw the knockdown or the knockback effect. No, I don't want to do that. Inventory. I think it is also a really important thing to mention again. Just because, like, yeah, like the looting screen is not a new inventory. It is a separate thing that is like in addition to the inventory. So like you're gonna have a loot screen that's specialized for loot, and then you're still gonna have this. It's probably gonna look the exact same with just sort of nothing here, even if you're in a landing zone. And it's just if you're looking into a loot container, then it's gonna be the same sort of thing. But yeah. I don't have any proof of why we can't, like, if we can just put the loot containers inside of our, storage containers. I don't know what terms to use. I'm sorry. The little boxes, the red boxes into these boxes. Yeah, like, I think the only reason we can't do that is either because of animations, depending on which containers there are, but I think those animations probably exist, but I think it's mostly, and I think it is mostly because of, just like entity count, where they don't want to have a million, things. I think. I could be wrong. I know they did say something about, somebody said something about, like, oh yeah, I don't think we have the animations for, like, the, like, two-handed, we don't have, animations for some of those, so yeah, no. But I think they do. For at least some of them. I will say, distribution centers are, I don't think that they should replace the small hangars, but I think that they should, for the small UGFs, they should have landing pads. Maybe not necessarily huge landing pads, but just like, something, so like, they're, like, so I don't have to like park my ship on a weird hill. It'd be nice if I could keep this damn door open. I don't know why I'm putting this here, but we are. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. No problems. Alright, we're gonna come in low here. Remember, we're a big ship, so... Oh god. Yep. Ooh, okay. Yep. Seems like about the right... Oh, jeez. Landing gear are down. Cool. Let's see, what else is there? Guess, like... Master modes. Master modes is not going to have the quantum travel and quantum boosting. This is the one problem. This is definitely the Starlifter's one problem. Is that like the landing gear? Landing gear could be better. What? What? I did not press space. I just fell out of the sky there for a second. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna make do. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely assumed that when they said master modes, they meant all of master modes. And yeah, I guess the quantum travel is one of the things that's not going to be updated, which is fine, because I think a lot of it's like, you're probably not going to want to leave your seat, because it's not like, because it is like your ship being teleported along a spline and not literally you just going straight to your destination, which is unfortunate, but not the worst thing. And also, actually, before we disembark here, I think the medbeds actually do the medbeds in the clinics, at the very least, do restore, like, your food, yeah, and hydration. It seems like they do restore these, but they're not as satisfying, I guess. So, like, yes, it might be at 100 or 99, but it's not going to. It's gonna go down at a. It's still gonna go down at a decent clip. I think I have to use the rear ramp here, which I think is also bad because I think I'm tipping forward. And despite that, we're okay, cool. I do have to say, I actually do like the Koramor, I do like the Koramor armor, or paint that they have for the temporal. Pink isn't really like... my favorite colors in order are green, purple, and red. And, I don't know, like, what specific green, what specific red, specific purple, like, it's kind of always up in the air. I'd probably say that, like, just look at my persona and that's, look at my persona and that's that's where your answer is. Also yeah, for some reason, I don't think the power management thing matters too much in vehicles right now. I don't know if it even actually does anything. I'm also realizing maybe I should go into this with more than just a pistol. That might be good. That might not be the worst idea. Although, you know, as I say it, sometimes you just gotta go crazy. It's one more slot to get stuff. Um I'll also say that the I don't know, the driving in I don't know, I haven't focused too much on the driving gameplay, the driving systems. I don't know. The little I've used the Cyclone more recently, it has definitely felt better than it has in the past. So oh, but what else? What else to mention? I'm also gonna find out that there's stuff in this, and I'm gonna be sad. God damn it. Am I just an idiot? Am I doing something like just ludicrously wrong here? Oh Jesus. That's not good. It's actually really interesting that it seems like the elevators usually, like, reset. Like, it seems like, you know, if you went to a bunker, you went down, you died, and then you did a corpse run, it seems like that wouldn't... Okay, yeah, no, this is just bugged. Damn. There was also a comment on, the last video about salvage and pirates. It was mainly about the pirates and the economy. I don't know. It's the economy right now. Like there's so much stuff that needs to be added. You know? Like we need I mean any form of, well, I mean I guess we kind of have, technically we have some level of dynamism, but you know, like if somebody starts attacking Quantanium miners, then like fuel prices go up. Like that thing is not in, as far as I'm aware. Very precise driving here. I was gonna forget where the buttons are. Oh, but yeah, you can see that my my meters there, my hydration and food bars are going down. Probably would go down, wouldn't have gone down as fast if I ate some actual food. Actually, you know what, speaking of, do have I do just have some stuff on me. Cool. Is dehydrating. Lovely. Cognitive boost. Lovely. I have the yakisoba, dog. Oh, and a beer. Very nice. Oh, there are twist caps. I see, I see. I've actually made my own kvass, which is like, I guess, like beer made from bread. Honestly, I don't know if that's how you would normally make beer. I could see that like totally actually being a normal thing.
Landing complete. Launch complete.
Okay. Good lord, I'm always terrified, dude. I'm always terrified of my ship just completely fucking falling out of the sky. Ugh. Alright. Gonna go in just the pistol. With the backpack. No fizz, no drinks. Very small alcohol level. Yeah, let's see. The economy. Oh shoot, I wanted to go to lower deck, not exit ship. Need to get that crate. Gotta get that loot. Sorry, y'all can wait, just like, there's no need to rush. I mean, there isn't any need to rush. For better or worse. But yeah, like, I don't know, the idea that at some point, the, economy is gonna have gonna just be more substantial and gonna, like, you know, you're gonna actually have to rely on the crafting and, or the industry to, you know, make your goods and stuff, and, like, how exactly all of that's gonna work with, like, pirates is gonna definitely be interesting, because, like, there's gonna be a need for, like, a black market. I might have just completely lost that container. Did I just completely lose that container? I think I did. I think I might have. God damn it. It was trying, you know what? It was trying to, like, it was trying to, put itself inside of the cyclone, that's why. Because it's on the cargo grid, which is definitely one thing. Definitely, that's not a thing that I've experienced on the C1, but maybe it's just because of... Well, no, it's usually because the C1, I have the cyclone parked, like, in the middle, where, there is no cargo grid, so it's not gonna necessarily... It's not really gonna show up, which is interesting now that I think about it. And definitely something that's gonna need to be looked at, because, like, Yeah. There's definitely going to be, like the Valkyrie. It pains me to think that people, like, that CIG was like, oh, it's going to have a vehicle bay, but not a cargo bay, because, like, who in the hell would make a vehicle-only sort of thing, right? Like, what if you need, like, what if you need to transport, like, some sort of, like, heavy equipment? Or, you know, something, or, like, maybe you just need to transport, like, well, I don't know. I guess, like, large components, like size 3 or size 4 components aren't going to be a thing you can manipulate, apparently. You know, like, what if it's just some large equipment? Like, you need to take a mining rig or something, or maybe even something like a portable bridge, or, you know? Or you just need to have, like, transport a bunch of, like, rations, or, medical supplies, or weapons. Are you gonna have a specific ship just for transporting the stuff? Like, instead of, like, oh, we want to spend more money on a different ship, instead of just having this one feature, and I mean from a logistical standpoint, not necessarily from CIG's point of view. Oh, we want to have, you know, we want to have a separate ship for doing the thing when this thing could easily transport the both vehicles and food and medical supplies. I also think the Valkyrie, I'm not like hugely invested in the Valkyrie, but I mean, I want to see it actually be good. I want to see dropships in general be good. You know? And like, what the fuck? What? I want to see dropships be good. I would love to see the Valk maybe get a little bit of a size increase, or maybe like it's mainly like armor and HP that, like, right now it just doesn't make sense as a dropship. No dropship makes sense as a dropship. But yeah, the if there was a little bit of a different geometry, if there was some different geometry in the Valk, sorry, I had to focus there. You know, you should be able to transport stuff, larger stuff like the Nova, and, you know, obviously the Nova came out after the Valk, so it's understandable that we don't necessarily have all of that stuff. Or all of that stuff isn't necessarily made for it. Holy shit, these dudes are turned on, dude. Turned on is maybe not the word I want to use. Gotta be careful with friendly fire. I was not as, on it as I would like to admit, but, I noticed the dude. That was, just enough. Good, good. Oh, we have civilians too? Jesus. Okay. There's a bunch of things though also to think about. To say, to mention. And I had a few of them in mind, but I was like, eh. Oh, well, maybe like a little bit unrelated. Like crafting, well, I don't know. I saw, something inspired me to look up stuff for, like, oh, is there any other games that have, like, Star Wars Galaxies-esque crafting? And, I mean, frankly, I have no idea. That was fun. Frankly, I've got no idea if this game does have a crafting system like it, but Crowfall was a game that it was very interesting, or it sounds very interesting. They shut down, but basically there was like a sandbox thing, and there was like basically a time limited campaign. There was like 4 different worlds. And, I don't know, I don't know exactly what the time frame it was, but, like, you know, every, like, 3 months or 6 months or whatever, the idea was that, you know, you'd go to the fairy world or whatever, you would do stuff, and then, you get kicked out of it, and it would reset, and it'd all be procedural, which, like... I don't know if there's any particular thing that, like, Star Citizen can really learn, or should learn, or glean from that. But, definitely sounds interesting. Great. Ow. That hurt. Oh shit. I Also, here's a reminder that the game just, like, performance is also a really important thing for when considering performance is also a really important goddamn thing. Just trying to switch those weapons out and not being able to. So painful. So fucking painful when that happens. It's like, I can't do anything. I have to wait for the game to realize what's going on. Oh no. Also, this is probably a terrible idea. Well, I mean, like, the shotgun rampage thing last time worked out for me, so, like, I don't see why it could not work for me this time. Look at that hand. Look at that hand. I was about to be like, oh no. I don't know what that dude was doing. Still trying to think. Oh, that's a civilian. Oh, jeez. Yeah, drop shotgun. Would have been friendly fire otherwise. Oh, you know, that was also a thing that I heard somebody mention. Oh, jeez, I thought I miscounted. I thought there was the game was just being slow. Good lord. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Oh, well, for one thing, I shouldn't have 12 rounds here. Let me just drop that. I don't know why the game. Yeah, that was weird. I should have had one mag that had 3 rounds, and I reloaded the one that had 3 rounds. So like, so me doing that, it didn't actually use that like weird bugged duped mag. I definitely didn't mean to. Oh, what else? What else? Ass. Dude. I wonder. It's gotta be something. So you don't have any armor that has like has actual like ass plates in real life. There has to be a whole. There's got to be a whole meme in universe around ass plates. Is that actually a thing in any like medieval armors? They don't. I'm thinking about it, and usually it's like a skirt thing, not a. You know, so like. Yeah. So excuse me as I. Oh, dude. Yeah, business back to usual. I see. There was one other crate I did not see, or I didn't get, or didn't pick up, or whatever. So for all I know, it could have despawned, so, yeah. I also wonder, in the distribution center, like, little video for CitizenCon, they showed some interesting. There were some interesting bits there. For one thing, there was somebody who was tractor beaming like a container and using it as cover. But the thing is, like, if it got shot, because of the way that the physics work, I'm pretty sure, like, if it took enough fire from the opposing, well, from any direction, I guess, really, like, it would get pushed out of the tractor beam. So that's, like, it's not a bad idea, but it's just, like, not necessarily, I don't know if it's gonna really work that way in future. Also, can we talk about how they just increased the magazine size on the R97 to be 18 rounds? Like, I don't even know what to say, dude. Like, I mean, like, okay, there is a balance where that is like perfectly feasible and perfectly fine, but like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like rebalancing it back to be 10 rounds would be like, oh, like, we can't just make it powerful for X reason, But, like, I don't know. I mean, I do like the R97, like, visually. And, well, I mean, frankly, we just need more of everything. I want there to be, like, we don't need, like, 20 pump-action shotguns, but I would love it if there... Maybe not pump-action shotguns. I'd love it if there were, like, 20 shotguns just overall. Even, like, you know... Well, I mean, Castak does have the Devastator and the Ravager, which are both shotguns, the ballistic shotgun and the energy shotgun. So, yeah. Oh, you know, that is one thing that they haven't mentioned before. We still don't know where the Volt weapons are. We still don't know where the Volt weapons are. We still don't know... There are some other, like, I remember, like, a long, long time ago, there was a teaser for, Klaus and Werner style attachments, like red dots and stuff. I guess probably just red dots. And also Volts, red dots and stuff. And, it's a little bit understandable that the Volt ones haven't shown up. But Klaus and Werner, literally, I was looking through, like, the sneak peeks that they send with the weekly updates. That was, like, from years ago. Like, 2020. Like, maybe 2019. Even. I'm pretty sure 2020. So I should probably... Really, I probably should, like... go for heavy armor. I just like the look of medium armor. I don't know. I am also, like... You know, I'm really excited about the armor archetypes. And to have my dreams crushed with, like, in terms of, like, aesthetics. Like... Wait a minute, where did that pistol go? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I needed to store this. Also, yeah, I don't know. I think I still don't like the LH86 too much. But, like, it's whatever. Oh god, what was I talking about? I don't even know. What weapons should we focus on? Ooh, what's in here? I don't know. Yeah, through now. There is a... Oh, dude, I don't know. There's Guild Saga Vanishing Worlds, I think. Which is a game I, like, saw somebody on Instagram was like, oh, hey, here's a game. And, you know, it's like it's more of a classic RPG style thing. Completely unrelated to Star Citizen, but yeah, it's my video series. I can talk about what I want. But also, like, and I played the demo, and it's fun. And, like, I'm probably gonna pick the game up. I might record it for, you know, a Let's Play. But also, like, it was like, oh, Guild Saga's wiki, and, like, it's actually, like, it is a standalone thing, Guild Saga Vanishing Worlds, but there is, like, a project that it is related to that was, like, some crypto, blockchain thing. Like, ugh. But yeah. I don't know, I also like... Oh, you know what, that is also one thing. I mentioned the paint system earlier, like... I don't know where the hell the paint system and the hex code thing, I don't know what their idea is with all of that. I don't know what they're planning on doing. I would assume that, you know, it is still a thing. Because I think in 2022 they mentioned, like, yes, it is still a thing. It's just like, we got the paint system to where it is, and we're gonna get it, we're gonna put some more effort into it eventually. I believe is, like, what they said on it last. I like, dude, I don't care about picking these armors up. Like, sure, I could sell these for something, but, like, I just want to be able to, like, change the paint on them, because, like, I don't want to have, like, I don't want to have Ninetales armor. I mean, I do want to have Ninetales armor a little bit, but, in case I need to be a sneaky, do some sneaky squirrel stuff, but, like, you know, I'm using an Orc Mark V, and, like, yeah, I'd love to collect a bunch so I could have some spares, and I'd love to just be able to, you know, repaint it in whatever, color I want, and maybe that, like, takes off the value, the resale value, if you modify armor instead of, like, getting it factory new or making it new in whichever color. I'd be fine with that. I wouldn't care. Dude, like, when... Also, like, there's the player shop app that... Or, I'm sorry, I have no idea. It's a shopping app. I don't know what it is. Besides a shopping app. If it is a player shopping thing, dude, I don't know. I want to, like... I just want to, like, you know, spend, like, 2 hours, like, doing bunker stuff and doing loot stuff and salvage stuff where, you know... And then, like, you know, just, I don't care. I'll sell, like, if it is a player shop app, then, like, I'll sell the stuff at a total, at a total bargain. Not at a loss, but at a total bargain. Like, I don't know. I think, like, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the P4s, like, now, in the shops, they're, like, I think they're 2K, maybe they're, like, 3K or something. I would sell them for, like, 1K. I think, like... when you sell them, and this probably is before, like, this is, I think there was some economy changes. I haven't checked it out since then, but, I think it's like 1.1K. I'm just like, dude, I just want to sell stuff. I just want to be that dude. I just want to be that friendly neighborhood arms dealer. Surplus dealer. Fell off the back of the truck dealer. Oh, dude, that would be a great name for a shop, the back of the truck. Oh, dude. I don't think I'm gonna use that. Like, if there's any sort of player shop thing, and there's any chance that I could name something, then, like, yeah, I probably would not. I'm probably not gonna do that. But please, somebody feel free. Oh, nope. What? Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. F7 was a terrible idea for this key. Oh, jeez. F7 was a terrible idea for the cinematic camera key. Because I have to literally, like, move my hand around my mic stand. But, like, if I move okay, maybe on first person, F4 is fine. But, like, I don't even know, dude. Yeah. Also, yeah, the crafting stuff, dude, I don't know. Crafting stuff is gonna be so great when that happens. Oh, we got chunky FPS here now for some reason. Alright, well, we have to. We gotta do a little bit of. We gotta see what we got. Wouldn't be proper to not check on that. That looked so smooth, but it was like completely unintentional. All right, let's see here. Other. Only 3 boxes, but you know, it's not terrible. Alright, we got an AO3, a lodestone specifically. Got yourself 1 magazine, 1 medical attachment. Standard undersuit, not bad, not bad. Of course, the classic. Oh, this is the one with the fancy. No, there's another one with the fancy pants that I missed. Maybe I missed. I don't know. S71, Devastator. It could be better. Could be worse. I don't know why. I really don't know why I get all the Luminalia S71. more S71s, more AO3s. Gemini is just a company that exists and does things. I can also move all and then move all back, but yeah. Okay, it's not too bad. Also, I don't think I've ever... Oh. Interesting. I thought it was gonna bug out. Like, I could still move it around, but it's not really, like, this isn't really gonna help me at all. Locker just being here. Also, who knows in terms of, like, persistence what it's actually going to be. So, how it's gonna work. Did I run into something? What am I running into? That's... possibly the invisible... Probably the personal storage container is a ghost on this ship and is haunting my ass. Oh well. Yeah, I guess, until next time. Have a good day, great day, even. Chowskis.